to go to President Museveni. On behalf of the people of Uganda, I am challenging you to a free and fair election.
In the heart of East Africa, a revolution stirs, led by none other than Bobi Wine, a man who rose from the slums of Kyagulanyi to become a formidable force, challenging Uganda's political establishment. The name Bobi Wine is synonymous with resistance, with power, with change. Born Robert Kyagulanyi Sentamu, Bobi Wine's journey from the slums of Kyagulanyi to the national political stage is nothing short of extraordinary. His influence, particularly among the youth of Uganda, is a testament to his remarkable journey and the hope he inspires in those seeking a different future for their country. His story is not just one of personal triumph, but a reflection of a growing desire for change among the Ugandan population. It's a story of a man who dared to dream and dared to challenge the established order, becoming a beacon of hope for millions. But who is Bobi Wine? He is a man of many faces, a musician, a politician, a leader, a revolutionary. His music, infused with messages of freedom and resistance, resonated with Ugandans, especially the youth. His songs became anthems, rallying cries for those tired of the status quo. And it was from this platform that Bobi Wine made his transition into politics, carrying with him the hopes and dreams of a generation. But Bobi Wine's influence goes beyond his music and his political career. He has become a symbol of resistance against a regime characterized by violence, corruption, and deceit. His courage in the face of adversity has inspired millions, and his determination to bring about change has ignited a spark in the hearts of Ugandans. He's not just challenging the political establishment. He's challenging a way of life, a system that has held Uganda in its grip for decades. Bobi Wine's influence extends beyond politics. It's a cultural revolution that's shaking the very foundations of Uganda's political landscape.
Fellow Ugandans, my name is Kyagulanyi Robert, also known as Bobi Wine. Today is Saturday, the 17th of January 2026, and the time is 9 a.m. in the morning. My wife and I have been under house arrest since the 15th of January when we had elections, and yesterday our house was raided by some police officers together with a number of other unknown individuals in plain clothes. They used ladders to climb over our fence. They cut off our electricity, they cut off our cameras, and they were being assisted by a helicopter that was hovering in the sky of our compound and providing them light as they were doing what they were doing. Amidst that raid, I was able to use my skills and escape my house. But I know they're looking for me. But even if they succeed and get me and do whatever, I want to say this to you, fellow Ugandans. First and foremost, we reject whatever is being declared by Mr. Byabakama, because those so-called results that they're declaring are fake and they don't in any way reflect what happened at the polling stations or what is at the declaration forms. And therefore, those results, the so-called results, are fake. After arresting almost all our agents, after ballot stuffing, and after shutting off the internet, the regime is trying to once again rig the elections. What happened in the polling station is a completely different story, and we demand that the internet be restored and the rightful declaration forms and tally sheets from the districts are uploaded on the internet so that the people of Uganda can see the rightful results in transparency. We also demand that they hold whatever declaration is going on until the internet is restored and until the people of Uganda can follow up on the results in transparency. We are glad that there are protests, and we encourage the people of Uganda to resist any rigging and to resist any effort of subduing their voice. We also want to call upon the media, which has deliberately ignored what is happening in the country. There are widespread protests across the country, and these widespread arrests, and people are being killed. For example, in Butambala, at the house of Honorable Mwanga Chivumbi, 10 people were shot and killed in one house by the police. In Waise, 4 people are being shot dead. In Mukono, 4 people were shot dead. In Machinge, we have information that 3 people were shot dead. And in Kayonga and Luero, we are yet to get the statistics of the people that have been killed and what exactly is happening. We want to firmly call upon the people of Uganda to reject these fake results that are being read at Ruboa by Mr. Byabakama and his Electoral Commission, and we want to call upon the people of Uganda to non-violently protest and reject any effort to subvert their voice and demand that the rightful results are announced. I thank you for God and my country.
Born Robert Kyagulanyi Sentamu, Bobi Wine's story begins in the impoverished slums of Kamwokya. A humble beginning, one might say, but the adversity of his early years was only the prologue to a saga of resilience and revolution. Raised in a family where every meal was a miracle, Bobi's childhood was far from easy. The slums of Kamwokya, a tight-knit community where camaraderie was as prevalent as hardship, became the backdrop of his life. Here, Bobi learned early on that survival demanded grit, courage, and an unwavering spirit. Yet, amidst the scarcity and struggle, a spark ignited within young Bobi. His love for music, a beacon in the bleakness of his surroundings, began to take root. It was more than a passion. It was an escape, a voice, a tool that he would later wield to echo the silent cries of his people. His family, though lacking in material wealth, was rich in spirit and unity. His mother, a beacon of strength and resilience, nurtured his talent, encouraged his dreams, and instilled in him a sense of responsibility towards his community. His father, a man of few words but abundant wisdom, taught him the value of integrity and the power of conviction. As Bobi grew, so did his understanding of the world around him. The glaring disparities, the silent suffering, the muted voices, all began to resonate within him. His music became a mirror of his reality and a reflection of the society he lived in. His lyrics, laced with the raw truth of his experiences, began to stir the consciousness of those who listened. Bobi's early life was a crucible, shaping and molding him. His struggles were not barriers, but stepping stones, leading him towards a journey of purpose and change. His music, once a solace, transformed into a medium of communication, a call to action, a beacon of hope for his people. Bobi Wine's early life was marked by hardship, but it was these experiences that fueled his determination to fight for social justice. Music became Bobi Wine's platform to voice the struggles of the ordinary Ugandan, setting the stage for his political journey. In the vibrant rhythms of Afrobeat and the soulful melodies of reggae, Bobi Wine found a powerful medium to express the joys, sorrows, and aspirations of his fellow citizens. His music, a potent blend of socially conscious lyrics and infectious beats, resonated with millions across Uganda, turning him into a beloved figure in the country's pop culture. Bobi Wine's songs, such as Freedom and Kyagulanyi, became anthems of resistance, articulating the frustrations and dreams of a generation yearning for change. In his lyrics, he painted vivid pictures of the hardships that ordinary Ugandans faced: poverty, corruption, and political repression. But he also sang of hope, of a Uganda where freedom and justice were not just ideals, but realities. While his music was taking the nation by storm, Bobi Wine was undergoing a transformation of his own. He began to see the potential of his fame, not just to entertain, but to inspire and mobilize. He saw the power of his music to spark conversations, to challenge the status quo, and to give voice to those who often went unheard. And so, Bobi Wine made a bold decision. He decided to step onto the political stage, to use his popularity as a weapon against an oppressive regime. He didn't just want to sing about change. He wanted to be a part of it. He wanted to lead his people towards a brighter, freer future. Bobi Wine's music was more than entertainment. It was a call to action, a rallying cry for change. His songs were his first speeches, his concerts, his first rallies. They were the beginnings of a revolution, a spark that would ignite a fire of resistance and hope across Uganda. And at the heart of it all was Bobi Wine, the musician turned politician, using his voice and his music to fight for a better Uganda. From the stage to the political arena, Bobi Wine's journey has been nothing short of revolutionary. Indeed, his transition from a popular musician to a political powerhouse reflects his commitment to bringing about social change in Uganda. Bobi Wine entered the political sphere in 2017 when he ran for and won a seat in Uganda's parliament, representing the Kyagulanyi East constituency. This move marked a significant shift in his career, but it also signaled his determination to leverage his influence for the betterment of his country. But Bobi Wine didn't stop there. He capitalized on his popularity, launching the People Power movement in 2018. This movement, which started as a grassroots campaign, soon evolved into a formidable political force. It aimed to unite Ugandans across the country in the fight against corruption, poverty, and injustice. With the People Power movement, Bobi Wine successfully galvanized the masses, particularly the youth, who saw in him a beacon of hope. His political campaigns were marked by his confrontations with the government, which often resulted in his arrest and detention. Despite the constant threats and intimidation, Bobi Wine remained undeterred. In a political landscape dominated by decades of autocratic rule, Bobi Wine's journey has been fraught with challenges. Yet he has stood tall, drawing strength from his followers and the belief in the power of the people. He has consistently demonstrated courage, resilience, and an unwavering commitment to social justice. Despite the trials he has faced, Bobi Wine's political journey is far from over. As he continues to challenge the status quo, he remains a symbol of resistance, inspiring millions of Ugandans to voice their grievances and demand change. Bobi Wine's political journey has been marked by courage, resilience, and an unwavering commitment to the cause of social justice. His story continues to unfold, and the world watches with bated breath as this dynamic leader navigates the turbulent waters of Ugandan politics. Bobi Wine's revolution is not just about changing political leadership. It's about transforming society and empowering the ordinary Ugandan. The impact of Bobi Wine's revolution has reverberated across Uganda, shaking the very foundations of a society long dominated by the iron fist of a repressive regime. It's a revolution that transcends mere political change, aiming to tip the scales of power in favor of everyday Ugandans. The common man, the street vendor, the farmer, the teacher, and the student all find a voice in Bobi Wine, a voice that echoes their dreams of a just and prosperous nation. This revolution has rattled the corridors of power, challenging the status quo. The political landscape of Uganda is shifting, with the old guard feeling the tremors of this seismic shift. Museveni's regime, characterized by violence, corruption, and deceit, now faces a potent challenge. Bobi Wine's revolution is not a mere ripple in the political pond, but a tidal wave threatening to sweep away decades of authoritarian rule. Internationally, Bobi Wine's movement has garnered significant attention. The world watches as a musician-turned-politician dares to dream the impossible, to challenge a regime that seemed invincible. His struggle has not only put Uganda in the global spotlight, but has also ignited a spark of hope in the hearts of those fighting against repressive regimes worldwide. Yet, the path to change is fraught with challenges. Bobi Wine faces the daunting task of mobilizing a peaceful revolution in a climate of fear and tension. The threat of violence and widespread protests looms large, but the potential of his movement to bring about significant change is undeniable. His revolution, though disruptive and unpredictable, has the potential to reshape Uganda's future, to usher in an era of freedom, justice, and prosperity. Bobi Wine's revolution is a testament to the power of the people, a beacon of hope for a country longing for change. This revolution carries the dreams of millions of Ugandans, a dream of a better Uganda, a dream that rests on the shoulders of a man named Bobi Wine.